Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is your Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 9, episode 9. Let's jump on to this mess, shall we? Let's start with the Kenya bullshit first, shall we? So, Kenya, I believe Matt crazy, but I don't believe he that fucking crazy. And we seen you have lied, manipulated, and also been dishonest with that man too, from beyond and from current and before and after. So we have seen you been dishonest. Y'all not dating, but you have been playing with that man. Them cameras, that man thought the camera was gone, but yet they were still there. You have been lying to that man. You have been dishonest to that man. And if you know that man, but you knew y'all weren't talking, why in the hell would you say it's okay for you to come to that event? He couldn't come to South Carolina or North Carolina after the event to chill with the rest of the boys. He had to come tonight, and then y'all not talking. He's sending you threatening email, text messages, and also talking on the shade room saying like I say, Kingdom, to be quite honest, I think you using this and making this the best way you can. Cause basically, Matt is your storyline, just like that other old man you had on there, Walter you had on there, but to the like he was your boyfriend and you wanted that man to marry you and or make her have a commitment with you that he didn't want to have no commitment with you. So I'm not surprised nor shocked that you'll do anything. Send me threatening text messages so I can show them on the show. Come slap the shit out of the driver for me, for that can be part of our storyline. Come do this. Come, Kenya, I wouldn't be surprised if you playing all this to keep yourself a storyline for this season and to also keep your ass relevant on this show. Cause as soon as you get born, they're gonna pluck your ass off. So I wouldn't be surprised that you rented this man, knew this man was crazy or nuts, just to use this man to have a storyline where you can continue on with this damn plot that he crazy, he doing this, he doing that, I'm scared, Peter come holding your hand, walking you into the club. You so shaken and stirred, but in a confession that you call yourself upset, trying to cry, but you ended up wiping your back up for money. Can you save it? Save it. I ain't seen enough of your bullshit and enough of your erratic habit to know both of y'all fucking crazy. I think he more crazier than you, and you wasn't expecting that to him to be as crazy as you were. And I also believe you'll do anything or manipulate the way to make it seem like Matt destroying your house, Matt doing this, Matt slapped the man. Cause how you in the damn car with the man? And you said you think he slapped the driver, but you don't know for sure. But yeah, he slapped him. He slapped him. But wait a minute though. Then you said he may have slapped him. Oh, so now you reckon he slapped him. See, Ken, you see what I mean by your lies? You'll say anything or do anything to keep this damn random boyfriend Matt line storyline rolling and rolling on down the street, won't you? You gonna milk this to the last damn episode to the reunion. I see that right now. Cause now he slapped the driver. He may not slap the driver. Then we seen clips from the next episode. He done busted glass out your damn garage again. How we know you just ain't go out there and hit the things out your window. Then you say, oh, Matt did it. Oh, he crazy. Can you? Bye. Save the bullshit. Save it for somebody that don't know nothing about you and or one of your big fans. Cause honey, I'm not here for your lies and your manipulation and your shit stirring that you got a storyline that you want us to believe about this fake ass boyfriend. Bye, Kenya. So we get the candy. Let me get to my candy notes. So we get the candy and basically she talking about the whole Phaedra situation, and she seemed kind of pressed and or mad at Portia, cause Portia seemed to be taking Phaedra's side, and she don't like that for some reason. So she feels on top of way against against Portia for that. And then she also had an employee that shaded her on Instagram with a picture of all the men there saying that she faking all that. So then we got to that. Then she met at the place. Johnny was working for her. He was still working for her. He did her wedding and all that. So he was under this event. Candy, I don't know if you going for the angry woman or the angry bitch this season, or what's your deal, or what's going on with your little pea head, or you on your period this whole season, or what's going on with you. But you coming up as an angry bitch, an angry married bitch that just had a baby, and basically you mad at the world, and you taking it out on who you can and who you can't. So that's basically what you seen out there. You said you ain't gonna get out your character, so you and Johnny talking. He come talking to you, talking the way he felt. Well, I didn't fire you. Don Juan fire you. Don Juan come bring his big head ass over there. I fired you. Well, there's a problem. Okay, now Candy, you hiring employees, but you can't fire them. So why you hire people that you can't fire them? That show me right there you weak. How the hell you hire somebody they're not doing good, they're not doing up to your standards? When it comes to hiring and firing, that's your job, not Don Juan. He just the assistant. How you gonna have the assistant fire one of your employees when basically get it together, Candy. And then we got Mr. Johnny talking to Phaedra about a lawsuit. So apparently he didn't get his wages. He didn't get his wages or his earning or his checks that he would deserve or entitled to. And he feels shitted and left out and still, and basically they used him for basically Phaedra said, this slavery work you doing here, these ain't the right hours, so now he going to lawsuit. Phaedra, of course, might take the case just to poke back at Candy. I don't blame you. Do whatever you got to do here. She out there spreading your business. Now use this case to get back at her ass. And then you might have to punch Mama Joyce in the face, because once she get wind of this, or Candy get wind of this, I'm pretty sure they're going to come for you again, Candy. I mean, Phaedra, so watch your back with this. And Johnny, my question is to you. I don't know you. You were introduced this episode. Apparently you want a candidate disgruntled employees and you feel some type of way. Okay, you feel this type of way. You weren't getting paid and you feel like you were doing slave work and working slave hours. Why didn't you tell Kenny this when you was employed? Why didn't you say this off camera? Why did you say this on camera? Why you didn't take this up with your boss? She paid you, but you weren't happy with the pay. That's all talking to your boss and nor that. Like I'm looking at you sideways too. Even though this is dirt on Candy, I'm still looking at you sideways, home, and wondering what the fuck going on and what's why now after all this shit, why that? And then after that, why come on the show spreading this dirt about her? And or why run the Phaedra? All these attorneys in Atlanta, you chose Phaedra, a person she mad at the moment. So now I'm looking at you sideways, Johnny. So we got Candy. Portia moving out of her house. She's staying with her mama again. So that's money in her pockets. She's seeing this boyfriend, her high school sweetheart. She snuck him in, feeding strawberries half naked. Talking about she feel like a high school sweetheart. I mean, a high school girl all over again. She told him about the thing, the egg that she stubbed in her ass. And that there is her vagina lips gonna be stiff, then it's gonna be hard time trying to poke her cherry. All this different stuff. And Portia, now I love you dearly. You couldn't afford a hotel, also a hotel, motel, room service, something like that. Why are you fucking in your mama house? That's all I got to say to you. Why are you fucking in your mother house? Portia, and not only that, you on TV and fucking in your mother house. Just let that sink in, Portia. And that's all I got to say with that shit. So we got Sheree. I guess she building up business as many business as she can to get Chateau Sheree together or whatnot. So we find out her bill for her pieces of items she want for Chateau Charade. So I thought she was gonna do the modeling thing for her son, at least get a check that way. Find out she got an expose book that she coming out with basically Nene, Bob, probably any of her enemies, the who's of Atlanta, and Sheree. Now, you try to act like you grand and high class and all that. How many of these who's you know of Atlanta? Maybe one, two, maybe five if you lucky. That book must not be too goddamn long. The who's of Atlanta. Best they're talking about everybody. Then they show the clip of Nene up there on the scripper pole. So apparently, Nene, that's going to be a lawsuit in the making. That's all I got to say about you. That you go ahead and do this book if you want to. And if people don't like it, you gonna sue and you boasting it. I'ma be the that when my book hit the best New York Times bestseller, don't say nothing. Okay, Sheree, wishful thinking much with this expose book, so we gonna let you deal with that. And basically, that's what all I want to talk about tonight. Oh yeah, Peter at Van in Bar 1. This North Carolina, South Carolina bar he opening. But I heard it's not all that the crack up to be. And if Todd, is that what you want to be? A Peter puppet, also have be like Peter one day, open up all these companies and bars where they can foreclose on it in their closing. You go right on ahead. I hope the old lady game don't be like bar 1, be foreclosed and closed on. Ain't nobody coming in, ain't nobody paying for it. So no, you don't want to be like Peter, Todd. So I find another person, somebody that also has a successful business that's still open, not one closed here, there, and everywhere. And I'm gonna talk about him at the Mercedes-Benz place all of a damn sudden. So you don't have a child with Cynthia, but I forgot the little girl name, Cynthia daughter. So you at the Mercedes-Benz show stunting and doing all these done stunts and shows at the damn Mercedes-Benz dealership. And you up here talking about that you couldn't afford this when you couldn't afford it. You probably ain't had the credit for it. You still using Cynthia credit to buy stuff. You just can't leave Cynthia credit alone. Cause how all of a sudden I can do that when I was married. Now that I'm single, I want a Mercedes Benz. Cynthia still letting you use her credit to burn her credit up. Buying Mercedes Benz, all of a sudden you single, now you can afford one. Oh, okay, Peter. Anyway, though, y'all, that was the episode. I'll see y'all soon for sudden. Enjoy the rest of y'all night, and bye.